What's going on, guys? Alex with 814 EDC, and today I had a real quick unboxing to do for you guys. It's been a little bit. I went about a week without posting. I do apologize about that. If you guys are seeing this video, it's probably on Tuesday. I filmed the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which was Monday's video. So hopefully you guys were able to see that and see who won. I was a few days late on that, but I got around to doing it. Just been really busy with work, overtime work, side work, stuff like that. Just a very busy time in our lives right now. So I'm going to try to get back on the grind this week, have at least one video for you guys every day, because I do have, I think, like 5 or 6 loaners I need to get banged out for reviews for you guys and get sent on to the next person. But this video in particular is about a new knife that just released last week. So I'm very excited about that. It's also the first model I've ever handled from this specific brand. It's been around for probably about a year or so. You guys probably know by now, Bestechman. It's Bestech's budget brand. You guys probably have seen so many different videos on, they have the Ronin, the Dundee, the Mini Dundee, a few other ones that I've seen a lot of, YouTubers that are in sort of the same grouping that I'm in, review on their channels and whatnot. But this is the new model from Bestechman called the Good Boy, and it's a button lock, kind of a variety of fun colors, about $50, which is really cool. And I just really like the look of it, and I figured, for the price point, I got it on White Mountain Knives, got 10% off. It was like $48. I figured, why the hell not? So here it is. The unboxing knife today is my K390 Delica, rocking the Mod 2 scales from Lynch Northwest. I haven't been carrying this knife a ton because it still has been pretty humid here in Northwest Pennsylvania. So I'm kind of waiting a little bit for cooler weather to be fully here before I carry this, because you guys can see it already has some surface rusting on it, and that is just from it being in my case. I don't know why it's done that. I have a K390 Para 3 and it did not really do that, so that kind of bugs me. I was all prepared for this to get kind of a nice cool patina on it, because K390 does that really well, but I was not really anticipating the surface rust. If you guys can pick that up or not, it's very, reflective, but I still really like this knife. Like I said, I can't wait for fall. This is going to be in my pocket quite a bit once it cools down a little bit and I'm not as sweaty, but we're going to rip into this unpackaging. And yeah, this is the Good Boy, like I said, from White Mountain Knives. I used Kevin's code, so Lefty10, got 10% off. So that brought this knife from like $53 to like 48. So for the price point, I think it's pretty hard to beat. The packaging is very simple, just some peanuts in there. And then here is the package. So it says Bestechman, everyday gear, everyday life, camping, hunting, outdoor, lifetime warranty, so on and so forth, right there. That must be the model number. There is the Good Boy in D2 and gray PVD. So there are, I think, 6 different colorways. There is a FDE or tan with a gray or black blade. There is 3 different blues, which I got one of the blues. There's like a Tiffany blue. There was a ice cream blue, which is a real like kind of grayish blue, and then there is a kind of somewhere in the middle, which is the blue I got. Then there was a purple, and I believe there was also there was one more that I can't think of, but I decided to go with the one specific blue with the black blade, or I guess gray PVD. Has some just typical paperwork in here. Very simple unboxing. This is also a bigger knife than I'm used to. Or not that I'm used to. I've handled plenty of these size of knives before, but I typically don't buy 3.5-inch blades for my personal collection. So I'm a little interested to see how I like that. But as I drop the knife, I caught it between my pinky and my ring finger. But here is the knife. You guys can see, obviously, beautiful blue scales, button lock right there. Blue matching anode thumb studs, loop over style deep carry pot clip that looks like it goes very deep to the butt of the knife. You can't switch it over for lefty carry. Nice grooves cut out there on the G10. Give it a flick. little stiff. No blade play at all though, which is nice. So this is a Keanu or a Keanu design. Then over here, Bestechman. It should say D2 on the blade somewhere. Thought it did, but maybe it doesn't. Yeah, D2 right there. Thumb stud is nice. And I guess it is more of a gray. It looks dark and black, but if you get it in the right light, it is gray, which is cool. I like that. Very comfortable ergos. You kind of have a little bit of a choil to choke up here, but I think the most comfortable grip right away is probably choking back. You have a little bit of jimping up top there. And I don't know, I went with the blue, very smooth. Little finger flick. Get the knife broken in a little bit, but it already feels nice and smooth. And again, there is no blade play, which is nice. And I decided to go with the blue because I don't know. I feel like I didn't really have a whole lot of pop of color in my collection, and I just figured it looked good. I was kind of, attracted to it right away with the color scheme of the blade and all the hardware with the blue. I just think it looks really good. I almost bought right when I was deciding, and I was like adding this to my cart, I was like, do I want the FDE or the tan? Just because I'm, naturally drawn to OD greens and tans and grays and stuff like that. But I like the blue. I think it's nice and kind of, like I said, it's just a nice pop of color. But this is cool so far. Nice and thin knife. Thin behind the edge. Seems like it came with a really good edge on it. So I can't wait to get this in pocket and to check it out for you guys. Should stiffen up. Should loosen up a little bit for me. It's already nice, getting to be that point where I can just do this. Finger flick, thumb flick, slow roll it. I do wish the button was matched to the same color of the hardware and the blade. That's a little bit of just like an OCD thing for me, but overall it's a very clean looking design, very simple, and that's kind of what drew me to it. Was I just saw some reviews on, or not reviews, but I saw some advertisements on Bestech's Facebook page. They kept posting about it, and I don't know, I was like, what, that looks like a cool knife. I hadn't really gotten like a super budgety blade in for a while, so I figured, again, for the price point, why not? But nice snappy detent, good close. D2, for this price point, I don't think it's bad at all. I've kind of gotten away from D2. Back when I first started the channel, I was like, give me everything that is like 30, 40 bucks in G10 and D2, or my card in D2. I was like, a D2 whore. But eventually I realized that it had its, its pros and its cons. And once I kind of discovered 14C28N, to me, that is the best budget steel you can get right now, in my opinion. I've just had really good experiences with it on different knives, and I've heard other people have really good experiences with it as well. So that's kind of my favorite budget steel. I would have loved to seen it in 14C. That would have just made this knife that much better. But again, for $48, I think this is already a very, 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 very good value. Really comfortable in hand, just a clean, simple design. And sometimes you need some of those in your collection when you have so many other cool and intriguing and just kind of off the wall designs. A nice, simple, clean, very utilitarian design kind of, helps balance out your collection. And I think the good boy definitely can do that for you. So, but I can't wait to get this in pocket and to get some more pocket time, obviously more pocket time, to get some more time with it. So when I come to do my full review, I'm able to give you guys my best thoughts and opinions on it. But yeah, so that's all for today. I'm going to wrap it up now. This was my unboxing of the Bestechman Good Boy, their newest button lock model, or their newest knife with the new button lock. Definitely a really, really rad piece, and I'm glad I went with the blue. I think it's really cool. It's like a lighter blue that has a nice kind of hint to it, and it just looks really good with the contrasting of the gray PVD blade with the hardware. So. But I'm going to wrap this up now, so thank you guys again so much for watching. I also forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, this is a little bit different area than you guys have seen before. This is in my bedroom, or my fiance and I's bedroom in our apartment. We have a row of windows in front of me, and I have a lamp right next to me. I'm just trying to get a little bit better lighting for you guys, so I'm going to try a few different spots around the apartment, try to see which one looks the best, fits the best, whatnot. So maybe I'll start doing my videos there. But hopefully it looks good to you guys. If not, definitely leave a comment down below if your audio or video is messed up. I'll try to, address that in the coming videos. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up now. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your morning, day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.